Hi, it's Trixie. Hey, I just have a little bit of time today, but I wanted to get with you and talk to you about a wonderful book that I took the time to read. One of my coaches and mentors, Mark Townsend, has recommended this book to me. And when that happens, when I'm in a coaching session with one of my coaches, I write it down. Many times I've already got it ordered by the time I'm off the phone with them. So I highly recommend continuously reading to feed yourself. But my topic today is called Envisioned Future. And this book touched on that. And what I liked about this book, I did this over Memorial Weekend. Okay, I don't have a social life at all. So, and my family is all up in Minnesota. So I had the time to do this, and it really took a full day. I actually probably took more like 2 days because wanted to be very thorough. And then once I was done with the book and actually, reading and highlighting, it has you take 8 hours, kind of like a retreat, and make your plan. It's a life plan. And what I did was I just went to the internet and I copied off from the book. They gave me a link and I just copied off. It can be up to 10 pages for some people. I think mine is 5. You can have 9 intentions that you want to focus on in your life. I chose 5 for now for me. But there's a piece in here that I think is so key. And I wanted to share that with you. And it's just an exercise. And you don't have to get the book and you don't have to do anything like that if you don't want to participate in a few of these really cool concepts. But let me just share with you what the envisioned future means. First of all, I absolutely love to talk about a default future. A default future means, where were you 5 years ago? In your physical life, financially, in your family life, your social life, whatever. Just think about where you were 5 years ago. And the default future makes you go, okay, so now where will you be in those areas in 5 more years? A really easy one for me to pick on is weight loss, of course, because I do run a weight loss program for women called Beauty Inside Out. And I see this all the time. Where were you 5 years ago? Did you have the same thoughts, the same feelings, the same weight, maybe even, whatever. Now here you're 5 years later. I think looking 5 years ahead and really letting yourself go there. Do I want to be in the same struggles in 5 years? And that many a times will move people to change. I know for me, 4 years ago, it moved me to a very huge change in my life. And so I like to visit my default future once in a while, but this envisioned future was really cool. And actually, I was blessed enough to have Mark talk me through this on the phone. I sat back in my seat, I closed my eyes, and he started to write my letter for me. I mean, by the time he was done writing my letter, after, knowing me and talking to me and knowing what I would have written, I was bawling. And it moved me so much inside. And he said, now I want you to go and I want you to do that for yourself because it's so powerful. So here's what you do. All right. Your envisioned future. So I'm just going to pick weight loss because that's an easy one. It could be your business goals. It could be, something that you're working on in your marriage, in relationships, physically, whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever your goal is. So an envisioned future is if you sit down and you write a letter as if it was on the day that you met your goal. Okay, so for my gals in my program, I would say, I want you to sit down and write a letter for 90 days from now and act as if it's that day. And for me, I have some business goals, and I fast forwarded 6 months and I wrote myself. Like I wrote it as if I was writing in my journal and what it felt like in details. And I'm talking about really, really detailed. And then I fast forwarded, I think 9 months or a year, and I wrote the letter again to where I was in a year. So let's just take this for the 90 days of somebody, let's say, who wants to take off that 20 to 25 pounds and what that feels like. So my second goal was physical here. So I just sat down and I I'm just going to be really vulnerable with you. So just bear with me here. I wrote, I feel so good today. My pants fit. I can go on a boat or swimming at any time, and I don't feel bad about it or weird. My confidence is solid. I'm not arrogant. I know it's hard work. I appreciate what it takes to get here, and I do not take it for granted. No more living below my standards. Now, that one wasn't super deep. My business one is very deep and very emotional. My business one, that's because it's my top priority, which is another thing. It has you prioritize your things that are important to you. And my weight was, I think it fell on second or third priorities. So sit down. If your business goal is in 6 months, I want you to visualize yourself 6 months. If your weight loss goal is in 3 months, I want you to visualize in 3 months. Write down the date and sit down and feel and think and give me everything that's going on. For another example, on my business one, I said something like, okay, wait, I'll read it to you. I'm really putting myself out there for this one. So mine was fast forward. So this is the day that I made the goal in my specific business that I wanted to do. And I said, I believe in myself again. This is powerful for me. I have developed a personal director and I have another one close. My past is my past and my future is hopeful. I am doing this. When Frank, that's our CEO, when Frank called me and congratulated me for being a national director, I could hardly speak. I have wanted this for so long. I am worthy and I feel confident and I can do more. I'm so excited to attend the next SELC as a national director. It's been 12 years. Finally, I'm so proud. I'm celebrating with my friends and my family and my kids because I'm currently up in Minnesota. And I dated this on December 31st. Well, that's in 6 months. So project yourself into your future and write what that journal looks like. Now, on this plan that I have, this plan I'm reviewing nightly right now. I'm a little obsessed, but it's a very detailed plan. I've got, you actually have to write your own eulogy on here, which, oh my goodness. We used to do that in a couple of our coaching sessions, and it's really powerful. And actually, it causes a lot of emotion. And sometimes people got angry, but sadness. I couldn't write mine without bawling my eyes out. It's very emotional. Then you'll end up writing your priorities. Then you write a blanket purpose statement. I'll read you mine. My blanket purpose statement was, I am done playing small. I am done hiding. I am done caring what my haters think. I am done worrying about doing things right. I am coming back better than ever, Trixie 2.0. Okay, that's just for me. That was dealing with some of my stuff. That's my blanket purpose. So I'm reading that every day and sometimes twice a day. And then it goes into and it breaks down each one of your priorities. It talks about that envisioned future. It talks about your current reality. So it makes you face the way things really are right now. So you're talking about the way that things you want them to be and the way that they were. And then it goes into specific commitments. If that is going to happen, I must do these things. And then it kind of lists those out. So this has been really powerful, and I've been so thankful for just the coaching. And I'll tell you this too, who coaches the coaches? You know, if your coach is not getting coached or is not getting help from somewhere, that concerns me just a little bit. I think even the most powerful leaders today have surrounded themselves with others that can show them their blind spots and help them become stronger and just help them go to the next level. I think so many times we limit ourselves. And I'm going to say this too. I'm always asked, what are you drinking on your videos? And I'm that hydrating girl. I think it's important to keep hydrating. So my little secret that I absolutely love, especially while I'm doing my weight loss, is 2 ingredients. I use my sports drink. It's an electrolyte drink that has 4 electrolytes instead of 2. And I use the lemon flavored. So this is the size bottle that I have. And then I use a product that's called matcha tea. I'm probably saying that wrong. I'll do that from time to time. Just please forgive me. So the matcha green tea, and I just got this from Amazon.com. You can get it at your health food store. It's a wonderful tea. It's kind of like a natural energy too. And I mix that with my wonderful lemon drink, and it is just amazeballs. So, all right. Hopefully you got something out of our session today, and you're going to take the time. Do it now. Do not procrastinate and put this off. That's one thing I've never been, is a procrastinator. And I find if I feel myself moving in that direction at all, I'm like, nope, stop it. That is not you. You choose not to act that way. You want to do things that you desire. Take action and move on those. So I want to encourage you to write out your envisioned future for whatever it is. Pick a goal or two in your life, in your business, in your family life, in your personal wellness, whatever it is, and really identify those, and then write that envisioned future, and then visit that often. It's a wonderful thing. It really, really does something inside of you. So I want to thank you guys so much for your time. I am Trixie Overcashier, helping you be well from the inside out.